Hi, this is Susan with Dry Hollow Homestead. I'm here to make for you a country sausage with gravy and biscuits. First, we have our biscuits that we've already prepared, and if you want to check that out, we've already got this is our 3-ingredient biscuit that we've already got on one of our videos, so you can check that out on YouTube. We're going to go ahead and put these in the oven. The oven is set at 450. And we're going to start out by cooking our sausage first. And it looks like we've measured out about a cup of sausage. And we're going to break this up because we're actually going to cook this, and this is going to go inside mixed with our gravy. And that's why we're making sausage gravy for you. This is a southern favorite. A lot of people down south make it like this. And it's very simple and very quick. We're going to show you how you can cook all this, and it's going to take about 15 or 20 minutes to get all this cooked. So we're going to get this heated up and going. And just keep breaking your sausage up into small pieces. It's going to cook faster for you that way. Already starting to brown there. And that's about how I broke it up there. I'll show you kind of. Stay with it and keep flipping it. Our sausage is browning now. Looks like it's just about ready to take up there. So I'm going to pour that off. Let's throw it off for a second here. I'm going to put it in this bowl. And there's not much oil left in here, so you're going to want to add just a little bit of oil to start your gravy. So we're going to add about a tablespoon of oil. Get our one there again. And now we're going to add some flour. I have 1/4 of a cup flour here, but I may not use this all. I'm going to need a little more oil, I can already tell. So it kind of depends on how many people you're making for. So I'm going to try to make here for 3. So I'm going to move it off the burner since I added a little more oil. I'm going to add a little more flour. And you just brown this a little, like this. Just keep cooking it. We want it just a little on the thick side, so I like to just add a little flour at a time. And by looking at it, you want it to be kind of thick. Because however thick your gravy here, your mixture is how thick your gravy is going to be. So you can kind of see here it's getting thicker. At this point right here, I add a little salt to mine. And then I start adding the milk. And you're going to just keep stirring as you're adding your milk. And you're going to watch your gravy as it cooks here. You're going to see what consistency you want it to be. So you just stir it kind of fast till you get it to the consistency you want it. Some people like their gravy thick, some people like their gravy thin, so. And one thing to remember is as your gravy cools, it's going to get thicker. If that happens to you, all you got to do is add some milk, turn your burner back on, start reheating it, and just add it till you get it back to the consistency you want to be able to serve it as. The longer you cook it, the thicker it'll get. And that's about as thick as I get mine right there because I'm going to let it set because I've got to wait on the biscuits. So we're going to move it off the burner, let it do some cooling. And you can even see as it is right now, how thick it's getting. And that's just taking it off the burner immediately. And that's kind of the consistency I like my gravy right there. So let's check and see how our biscuits are doing. Now we need to check our biscuits. Oh yeah, they're browning, so they're just about done in there. So I'm going to set this back on the stove here. I'm going to turn this back on again. And now we're going to add, you can see this is set and it's got just a little thicker. So now we're going to add our sausage. And we're going to add a little more milk here. Get this going. Okay. We're going to add just a little more milk. This is still, like I said, once it sets, it thickens up. So don't worry. If it's thick, not a problem. You can fix it. And it's still just a little thick there. So we've got the sausage in there. Let's add just a little more milk to it. Now, just keep stirring it there. Now that's about the consistency right there we need it to be. And I think it's time to look at our biscuits because I believe they're probably done by now. Oh yeah. They look great. I'm going to set the biscuits over here for just a second. second. And we're gonna fix a plate and give you a close look at what this looks like when it's finished. Now we're gonna take a little butter. I like to put the butter on these biscuits when they're hot, so I'll do this on all of them real quick. Let that be soaking in, nice and buttery. Some of us like a lot of butter and some of us don't, so that's probably how your family is too. So you kind of do it, differentiate between who likes them buttery and who doesn't. So I'm going to take one of these biscuits. I'm going to pop this biscuit open for you. Wow, that looks great. And I'm going to add some sausage gravy to it. Now, how much more southern can you get than that right there? That looks delicious. So that's how you make sausage gravy with biscuits in 15 minutes.